Facebook. Just like put
Isn't
a
it
comment
funny to
in
see all the
there.
different like the colors we appear to be? Like this is very
Like
warm.
purple.
This is very dark. This is very hi.
Hi, Instagram.
This is very
All right.
very
my
bright.
God, I don't understand. This is just
Very-
technology, and
What's
I
happening?
are not having
Are you
fun.
gonna? What is it? Are you gonna sneeze? Just go for it.
So it begins. What is happening?
Why?
We got the giggles already.
It won't come.
Like you want it? It's like a pause and a sneeze.
It's that Altoid.
Oh, it's like
the Altoid, you guys.
Oh,
It's
did
like
you inhale
eating
it?
a wasabi.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh wait.
it's like in your nose.
that's the horn, the bugle of the beginning of our session.
A bugle. The conch.
Oh my
The
God.
conch sound.
It's the shofar for the Jews. It's the shofar. Oh my God, you guys! That Altoid literally
It
made
did.
me cry.
Well, it helped to wake you up
It helped
too.
wake
You're
you
like,
up.
I'm awake now.
I am awake. You were like, "What's happening?
Oh my God.
What's happening?
Guys,
What's
I can't.
happening?"
I can't.
Okay, that's
even.
perfect.
All right.
I'm gonna call. Should I do our clearing?
Oh
Yes.
mhm.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. If you'd like, everyone, you may take 3 big breaths with me. A big full inhale. And an exhale.
Now that your nose is clear.
Breathe in. And exhale. And another inhale. It might be a yawn. And an exhale. I call in the highest, purest iterations of all of our, whether you're listening now or later, all of our spirit teams, our archangels, our ascended masters, and our most well-heeled ancestors into this space right now. And I give thanks to them all that every single being that's here with us live and listening in the future is feeling and living the highest, purest iterations of our and your most abundant, and that includes financially, most divine and most benevolent timelines. I give thanks that we are all infinitely, divinely led and divinely protected. And so it is. Aho, Asi, Amen.
This is why we have just given her the prayer.
Yeah.
The opening.
Opening credits to Natalie.
Oh, I was like,
mean-
look, Katie's saying hi to us, but then I realized it's you.
No, it's me saying hi.
Oh my God.
To
Oh boy. Wait, who's there? Hi guys. So happy. Oh, someone named Reiki Goddess said, Courtney, I just read about you using your doggy. Saving your doggy.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
So I
Tracy.
actually-
Tracy. Hi, Tracy. Yay. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
Yes, Courtney saved her dog this week, which is actually in line with the astrology because
Yeah.
let me
Oh.
tell you guys.
Is it?
Let me tell
Yes.
you guys. We have
Is that the
that's still playing. Like that's the chart of
Oh,
the
no, no, no,
eclipse
yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh,
We have an eclipse in Virgo tomorrow, and Virgo
Jesus. I don't know what that means, but it makes my head hurt.
does it. Well, there's a lot of energy around the head actually with
Okay.
with Saturn and Neptune at 1 and 2 degrees of Aries. Aries rules the head. So that's like
Okay.
it's like my brain is dissolving and also getting put back together over and over and over, like crystallization and then releasing and then crystallization and releasing. Virgo rules small animals. I know that someone's small animal just left his body
Mhm.
like just now. The eclipse
Not in our house.
not in our
No,
house. Eclipses are times when it's an opening for beings to leave their bodies and literally be eclipsed away. And so
does that happen a lot? And like that's part of it. Like it gives them a chance,
Mhm.
like a death portal.
Yes.
And I also
Mhm.
heard today that someone that I know is being induced with their baby to be born tomorrow.
Yes.
So I feel like that is also
Like eclipsing
it's-
in, like
and-
coming in,
and-
but
yeah,
eclipsing
and
out.
having,
Yes, because
like,
it's
that
all-
energy.
I'm gonna eclipse out of the womb.
Mhm.
and into the earth.
Yeah, I'm coming into the all that. I'm coming out of the all that is and into the 3D.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it is a Virgo eclipse, which is Earth.
Okay.
And so I'm incarnating now. So this baby who's going to be born, this is for tomorrow, is going to have a chart like this. So
like
the baby will have probably a Virgo moon, which is a lot of like it's also this huge pile up. If you look on the other side.
Yeah, what's that?
That's what makes my
that feels
overwhelming.
That feels upsetting.
Well, no, it's a lot of Pisces. It's a Pisces pile up, you guys. It's Mars and Pisces.
Oh my God, this is why I hate it. No, you guys. I love Piscean people. I do not like being in the Piscean energy. It makes me want to fight people. It's supposed to be peaceful.
No.
It's supposed to be peaceful.
She said, I hate it.
Tell us how you really feel.
No, you're not alone. I have had several people be to me like, what the hell is this? How, like, I've heard people be like, how do you all do it? Like, Pisces people, how do you all do it? How do you live?
Really? Like it's weird because I love you guys so much. I have so many, like most of my friends are either Pisces or they're Leos.
Right. Because we balance each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you don't have any Pisces placements.
None.
Neither do you.
I.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Guys.
None.
So for you guys who don't have Pisces placements,
that's why it's very uncomfortable for me.
I love it because Natalie and my sister Colleen have the same birthday.
Yes.
Same birthday. So I have like two people who are my sisters.
Yeah.
One biological, one not, with the same birthday. Just a couple years apart. And
we populate that area of your chart.
You really do. Yeah. That whole beginning part of my body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you guys who don't have Piscean placement, it is you as of tomorrow, Mars will be in Pisces. Mars is like,
I will fight you.
It does not.
Mars is like, I will fight you.
It is not happy there. Right now, Mars is in Aquarius, which might be part of why you also want to fight everything. Because you are having the planet of war.
In your sun sign.
It's like blowing up my animals, blowing up my life.
It's true. But then picture this: like Mars comes in and it has an arrow, and it's like, I want to penetrate. And then he gets into Pisces, and he's like,
I am literally.
That feels like a man with a problem.
I have Pitch Perfect in my head, and Rebel Wilson in Pitch Perfect says,
"Wait.
Still not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate." That's what's in my head.
Wait.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
That Pisces energy
look, there he is. He's like, he has an arrow.
It makes Mars like flaccid.
Seriously. So that is, I'm saying, I'm saying this to you all. Just like, it can feel like you get up and go. As of tomorrow, got up and went. And then went down and need some Viagra. Like, seriously. And then there can be a lot of emotion around it because it's Pisces. So as we have Mars in Pisces tomorrow, the North Node, the Sun, Mercury, which is retrograde, and also Venus. So it's like, I can tell you all, like right now I'm laughing, but I have been feeling like you can feel heavy and slow and like special right now. And then at the same time, we also have Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is in Cancer. It's sitting on your and my moon.
I know.
Yeah, it's like yes. So
why don't you cry?
We have
a good cry, everybody.
Excuse me, that I never heard. So
my God.
That was my flaccid penis. Like
that was not.
What? I can't with you guys. There's totally not enough fire in my energy right now for this shit.
Because you're all Pisces out. You're Pisces out and your moon, your Jupiter out.
Right.
Jupiter in Cancer, making everything enormous, you guys. Yeah. I can't even. And so it's Jupiter is trining. It's a lot of water. It's a lot.
And then you have
water.
Neptune that moved into Aries out of Pisces. And he's like, what is all of this? Steam. So then it's like there's no clarity anywhere. So I feel like
I hate this.
I feel like that's
she hates this. The air signs are not pleased. Like, how does it feel for you?
I think that my chart helps me stay grounded no matter what is happening around.
You are the most rooted person I've ever met.
And like, I still have
her south node's in Taurus. You came in. Katie's south node is in Taurus. She came in of the earth.
Yeah.
My dogs like to sit on her feet.
Yeah. All animals like to sit on my feet.
They literally, if I brought my animals in, they would all sit around her directly on her freaking feet.
It's really interesting. But for me, it's just like I'm being the observer too, and it's like I have to practice quelling my desire to blow things up.
You're so good at it. I love when you blow things up.
I know.
Have you always been
skillful
at holding back?
No.
Like, did you have a hair trigger anger response before? I can't picture you doing that.
I used to.
Did you?
Who did it come out at?
I mean, everyone. Like, everyone.
I don't believe it.
So keep in mind that
you're the kindest person.
I know.
Now I am. And here's the thing. I can still be an asshole. You guys know this about me.
But you're like the nicest asshole I've ever met.
In theory. It's like imaginary asshole.
No. This woman will be like, make you feel like she did you a favor. And you're like, thank you for handing me my ass. Could I buy you a bite to eat?
Oh, wait.
That you're not wrong about that.
I really mean it.
Well,
I've seen her
that's her Cancer moon. Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna give you and the teacher Katie.
Yeah,
teacher Katie.
Well, and also like the teacher is like part. I know that's part of like my soul.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So for me,
you're ancient.
I have the ability now to access these different parts of me, guys. I'm telling you, yoga. Yoga is where it's at.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. And I will say I love yoga and F yoga in the same sentence, because what it makes you do is be still and it makes you reconnect to your body. And when that happens, anything, but again, it's like anything that gets you into your body. And I feel like we talk about that all the time. Like, that's one of the themes.
That's interesting, because that's Virgo as well. That's like health.
Yeah.
It's Virgo
physical. Like in your
that's so interesting. Okay, wait. This is good because I have a story to illustrate that.
Yeah.
So 2 days ago, or Saturday, I sang a concert, and it was.
Yeah, I want to hear the story, because I've been like,
what is the story?
So first of all, we show up at the concert, and my pianist, Veronica, and I, who is a pianist, sounds like penis, but
that's what I was thinking.
I heard you in my mind.
We're actually 12-year-olds.
Pianist.
Yes.
What was?
What you're seeing now, this version of me is teacher Katie, trying not to laugh and just trying to be like, guys, can we get back on task, please? And in my mind, I'm hearing she said pianist. Whatever.
So we show up, and there's literally 2 people at the concert, 2 people in the audience that we were like, So then we're like a little disoriented, and we're like, is this going to be a private concert that we're giving? Okay, we're like turning it over. And then little by little, people trickle in. And where we were, this will probably be a little unpolitically correct, but oh well. Where we were performing is a place that people of all different brainal functions live.
Okay.
And different people were trickling in. And so we start performing, and I'm like, and then Veronica, her music, she had not opened it properly. So then all of a sudden my accompaniment just stops, and she's like trying to catch me in the music while I'm singing what's called a melisma, which it just is. And you're trying to figure out where is Natalie?
On and on and
yes,
on.
And on the vowel out. And she's like trying to find me. I'm like, she'll find me at some point. And then she opens up her music and catches up to me. So when that happened, then people start trickling in, and then this woman is just like sitting in the front and conducting.
Oh my God.
Wait, like a random lady?
Well, no. I mean, it was like a community place for people that may have like special needs.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm up. So this is.
That is adorable.
This ties into the yoke.
Yes.
So she's like, And I'm like, whoa! Like I was like, okay, Natalie, hold on for the ride. You can keep going. Then Veronica like plays 50 million wrong notes, and I'm like, ah! And I'm just like, and then someone's like standing up and like doing stretches in the back. Then there's children like falling off seats. Oh my God, Sophia. Then, oh my God, my giant, amazing marathon like Olympics of an aria, which is called O Don Fatale. I get so excited. I have a high B in it, a high B flat, and then a low F, and I'm like, wait, Ti Manetico, oh mi vita, and then I sing my high B, and someone in the audience is like, ah! During my high note. And then I had another high note, and I was like, and then at my high note, oh, in the audience, and I'm like, what is happening? I just kept going. So that happened. Then I just like, I took my shoes off. I almost fell down. I got dizzy. And then everyone's like running around, coming in and out. And then at the grand finale, like people are standing up and singing with me. And I'm like, oh my God. And what it came down to, this is what I'm saying, is my yoga practice and everything that we do as well. Yeah. Because when I'm doing this incredibly potent physical yoga practice, the actual purpose, the goal, the idea of yoga is to yoke. Like I'm leaving the mind so that I can bring consciousness into all of the parts of my body at once.
Yes.
And it's not a possible task, but you're efforting towards it. So like, okay, I'm feeling my left pinky toenail and I'm feeling my right eyebrow. And so I had my consciousness all it was like in my whole body. As an opera singer, my body is my instrument. Then I'm also feeling the energy of everyone in the room. And this was also very interesting because my experience of this concert was, oh my God, that was crazy. I think that was bad. People come up to us afterward. Oh my God, that was so moving. Something shifted in my heart. That was a spiritual experience. I couldn't sit still because the spirit moved me so much.
Wow.
And so that was also an invitation for me to release my own judgments about what we're offering out. I prayed before we did it.
Yes.
Like, let this be a healing experience for everyone who comes. And I give thanks that I get out. I release me of the bondage of self and let me be a channel. So I was so shocked. And it was also, I really did have my awareness everywhere all at once, outside of myself and inside of myself. And I have to tell you guys that afterwards, I felt like I had run a marathon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to bed at 9 with my child and we slept 12 hours. He was tired too, but like, that was praise Jesus. Praise Jesus. So I'd love to hear like
this tired.
Yeah, really. I don't know I'm wondering what bubbles up for you guys around that. Like the image of like the idea of bringing your it's an actual muscle. Like consciousness is a muscle.
Yes.
Right? Would you say that? Or
I mean,
or I don't know what to call it.
Maybe the practice of it takes like the practice of accessing that part of consciousness is like working a muscle.
I think I like that
you know,
that,
yes.
And it's like, okay, I'm here and now I'm consciously moving this way and now I'm bringing it back down. So it's the awareness of it. That's the muscle.
Like the practice of present moment awareness.
That's the muscle.
And shifting the awareness, the observer.
Yes.
Rather than the person who is analyzing. There's a big, huge difference from me, the one observing, and then like also observing, like just not like what my brain thinks is the most important. Right. Like I'm also observing myself, observing the thing that I think is the most important. And there's all these other things that are occurring both within my body and in this environment. It's like there's so many sensory things, I think, like in our environments and like our emotional world and in our like just like, you know, like just like like objects, even like colors, and then there's sounds, and then there's like feelings and sensations. Like there's so much if you think about it. Then there's like all like the non-verbal body language cues. Then there's like our electrical activity of like when we're together as humans, our bodies and our spirits are always in conversation that the conscious mind is not aware of.
Yes.
And so like, and it can be very activating, and the conscious mind jumps to all sorts of mathematical equations about why it's activated.
Yes.
And it makes like really big decisions to say like, these is that. And like,
this is what this means.
And this is what this means.
It's like the framework. So our framework of our,
but it's often wrong.
Of our humanity is what, I mean, it, honestly, it gives us, it helps us to stay grounded, but it can also be limiting if that's all that you look at. You know, like, so, okay, this is happening. An example? So this is happening. So it looks like right now, it looks like all of this chaos is in front of me. So your framework is like, oh my God, like it doesn't look the way I think it's going to look.
Right.
Oh my God, this means this.
Right.
In actuality, I think the bigger part of this is to remember that no matter how chaotic something seems, there's always an experience that's happening underneath of it, even if you can't see it. So I think what's really interesting is, as you were talking, like I kept hearing that, like, it's just because it doesn't look the way you think it does, doesn't mean it's not good. Just because it's not unfolding in the way that you think it is, doesn't mean that it doesn't have purpose, doesn't mean that it's not helping someone.
It's almost like that.
It's like, so I think
the invite to the attachment.
Yeah. Like pulling back out of that and saying, oh my God, the world looks like a shit show, and it doesn't fit into my framework of what I think this should look like. But from chaos comes form, comes
order,
comes order. You know, and it's underlying. It's there. It's that. Trust that it's there. Trust that it's trust that it's there.
You know what's funny about you saying from chaos comes order, because this weekend I was in conversation with family, and somehow we got to talking about, true peace. And I said, well, true peace actually requires conflict, and so what happens, I know what I was saying. So I was saying, like, so we live, most of you guys know this, but there's people that might be on here for the first time or don't know as well. We live in the Philadelphia area. So like,
all of us.
I am not originally from this area. I'm from Rhode Island.
Yeah, you
go Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
No, but you notice things that other people wouldn't notice if you're not from
that's true.
The area or the way like the subculture behaves or interacts. Like up in Rhode Island, it's very praised to be like, say it as it is. Like when someone says it as it is, they say the truth blatantly, even if it's something that somebody might not like. There's like yes, you know what? At least she says it. There's a level of respect.
That's in Rhode Island.
That's in Rhode Island.
Like it is not that way here.
Oh, I know that. I learned that the hard way. I was like, what's everybody's problem? Don't you just want to know the truth?
People do
not.
People do not want
like people would be like, Courtney, you have a really strong personality. You should probably like take that back a little bit. And I'm like, what do you mean? You want to guess what I'm thinking, or you want to know it so you can go move on?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, or like I'm honoring, like I felt like, that like it was really like it like jostled people a lot down here.
Yes.
And like I had to like invite myself to not change who I was, because I actually, even though that's my subculture, I actually have a deep appreciation for that in general, for that, like, yes, could we offer each other like actual honesty, and like even if it makes you uncomfortable, and could I like still be your friend in the discomfort and like learn more about what that's like for you, instead of like, oh, this makes me uncomfortable, so I'm gonna go into avoidance and like bow out, and now, or I'm gonna go talk behind your back and never broach you, or I'm just gonna say because we don't agree we can't be friends. I think that's fucking bullshit. So like what I was saying was being in this area, like I was like in the surrounding counties. And I mean nothing by this, by the way. I don't have any problems with the Mennonites. All I'm saying is there's an influence, for a heavy influence from the Mennonite community of their known as peacemakers, or they're non-conflict, non-war.
Oh yeah.
But what I noticed
And the Quakers too.
And the Quakers, what I noticed
Yeah.
came from that is that there's very, like, even though there are some people within those organizations that are fantastic people of conflict resolution, a majority of the culture instead goes into avoidance, and they become conflict avoidance.
Right.
And that is the opposite of peace.
Mm-hmm.
Like true peace, absolutely, it requires skillful conflict.
Yes.
And like, how can I sit? And I think that, you know what, talking about this, I just heard the guide say, why don't you apply that to the state of the world right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when we think about this, like, it does feel like everything's wrong right now.
Yeah.
Like this president's doing that, and that's that, and that's that. But in actuality, the undercurrent is, how do I get to look at what is the conflict arising in me, and how do I make peace with it? And then also, like, look at this conflict that's here in the world is saying, I'm actually no longer, we talked about this before.
I'm no longer in alignment. Everything's out of alignment.
Or I'm no longer willing to be out of alignment. So we have to broach this. We have to stop being conflict avoidant. We have to go all in. And like, okay, the guides wanted me to tell everybody, and no, actually, there was no way to avoid this. This is a necessary part of ascension.
Yes.
And within ourselves and within the world right now.
Yes.
So they said to me, what would it
1000%.
What would it feel like for the people saying, like, this could be different if, and the mental math is coming up, or like doing blame game? What would it feel like if you dropped off everything you think you know about why we're in conflict, and simply be like, oh, like, what does it look like to have a new relationship with conflict? What does it look like to have a new relationship with the lens of conflict in the world that's outside of the blame game, that's outside of dogmatic positioning? It's a challenge.
It is,
because it's no easy feat.
Yeah.
It requires one to let go, even if for a moment, of certain things that we hold really, really tightly to,
Yeah. And it's like, it's the reminder that everything's always in motion, and we can't go backwards. We can't go backwards.
Sometimes war feels like you're going backwards.
And that's not, but it's really, it's like, we're not going backwards because of the way that the frequency of the planet is right now is different than it has been in any other time.
I like that point.
That's true.
And
like, if someone were born,
That's
if someone from
point.
like 1500s were born now, they probably would not be able to survive because we have evaporated. Wait,
evolved. I mean, we hope we don't evaporate too. We hope that's not Freudian psychic slip. I would prefer not to evaporate, but if I do, I am pretty skilled at coming back to life.
Right. I was like, maybe we can evaporate some of, I don't know. It's okay. We've evolved to. But again, it goes back to like consciousness, right? And it's the consciousness of the planet is at a frequency right now, at a vibration right now, where enough people are at a certain space that it cannot hold anything outside of that frequency.
Yeah.
And what it does is it feels like it's blowing everything up.
Yes.
Well, because it is though.
Yeah,
That's a good thing. Like, these are old systems that have to come down.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants to hear it. And it's not like, listen, I want to have peace too. I would love to have peace.
Yeah.
But the truth is that unfortunately,
it's a journey.
It's a journey. And when it's, how they always show it to me? It's like when I see the rise in consciousness on the planet, and like, I'm so excited by this. I'm so excited by what you're saying and what you're saying, and like how like more people than ever are developing metacognition, or practicing yoga or practicing meditation or practicing mindfulness. More and more and more people they're doing this, and as we are growing in our expansion of our consciousness of what we once thought possible, what happens is that there's a pulling. They always show it to me like it's almost like as this is like rising, and because we're all connected, it's not like, hey guys, you down there, see you later.
No, it's like a net that has a whole lot of fish in it. It's like a heavy net that has a whole lot of fish in it. So you're pulling up the net, and there's this pull down because we're pulling up this full net of fish. Like that's what it is. And it's like,
is it fish?
It's not fish because it's goddamn Pisces.
It's not fish for me. No. It's not fish for
me.
When
you were talking,
but I do like the
dough. Like I feel like
I was thinking like soil. Okay. I was thinking like soil getting on.
We're all over the place. I'm like fish. You're like dirt. You're like
dirt.
Food, like dough.
We were. This is Piscean energy. This is Piscean energy. Only a Pisces would be like.
There's no
only
order.
A Pisces would be like dough. Is it dough?
I want something to be sweet and delicious.
But the stretching, I mean, I'll go with you on the stretching.
Yeah,
like we feel the tension, and you're like dough.
I know. I'm like these goddamn fish. That
There's
I'm
no
trying to
tension in dough, Natalie.
Oh, tension. Oh, there's not tension in dough, is there?
I mean, there could be if you don't have enough ingredients.
Make me laugh any longer.
Please don't.
I can't.
We can't tinkle yet. No tinkling. No tinkling.
Okay, wait. So, no, what I'm like,
there's no tension in dough.
Like I feel like look at you see it because the idea of the net and the fish are similar. But I can't not see like things getting unearthed.
Yes,
literally like this unearthing, and it's like things that have been buried. So this is why a lot of like the ancient wars are coming back.
Yes.
So
trauma that's been buried.
I'm seeing the ocean, and you're seeing the planet.
Oh, that's what's happening because she is works with the whales. A fish.
I'm not a fish.
Because she is a fish. She's a lionfish.
This is true.
Oh my god. Oh right. Yes.
Wait. What
that
was that?
Slow for me.
What was that? What? Oh, the liger in Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, yes. The liger.
Oh my god, the liger.
A lion tiger.
Yeah.
That's a real. Isn't that?
No.
That's not real.
No, also not real.
I mean, I love
I think the liger could evaporate.
I love Napoleon Dynamite. I'm just gonna say that.
Tomorrow.
And I'm gonna watch it tomorrow.
Don't you love it?
100% gonna watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shut up, Tina, and eat some ham.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, Jen, that's like perfect. She said if we weren't meant to experience this time frame in the world, we wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's true. Like we actually get to be here at this time together.
They do have
they do have ligers. Thanks, Sophia.
I thought that I thought it was real.
You know what?
I knew a liger was real.
So what?
Katie and Courtney, that's not real.
So you know why? Because I'm seeing like a meme in my head of like a hand on a unicorn body, and that's what I saw when you said liger. I'm like, that's not real.
I saw it with a magic tail.
I don't know what's happening.
Well, listen, dragons are now coming into.
Dragons are.
I mean, there's footage of them.
Yeah.
Like there's. Wait. No, it's true.
So I believe you.
There's.
Oh my god. By the way, this is also like such a real like example of how to actually function in the energy that is happening right now. Is being with people that you're connected to and a lot and just like laughing and being silly, and you know, what's really interesting is like we do this for like the purpose of like sharing information and talking and like you know, just connecting with people, but at the same time you guys get to see like a real-time example of like what like a good healthy connection with people who are like your soul family actually looks like. You know, laughter, you know, it's
true.
Laughter holds that frequency. I mean,
oh my god, we do need a laugh.
Here's the I tell this story all the time. So for people that don't know, I do like singing bowls. I have court singing bowls, and It's
so
wet.
cute. You're all so cute.
Oh my god!
I'm looking at us in the mirror.
But why do we look
Why are we
strange
all
on
such
that?
different colors?
Because
like
it's-
Katie is like, hi,
Tan.
here I am.
Like-
I'm Samoan, basically.
I'm like Irish. I'm
And
like
then
not Samoan.
She's the most Samoan Irish woman I've ever met.
And then Courtney's like from porcelain doll, like ancient times when they painted women white.
Yeah,
And then I don't know. I'm slightly
you're not jaundiced. You're stop it.
Are you-
Stop it.
She hit my knee and my reflex worked. I'm alive.
Anyway,
So
teacher
sorry.
Katie. No.
Katie's gonna.
No, I'm not. I'm just.
Oh, we're gonna get put in the. Oh my god! If you
No.
had the teacher stick, if you
Oh my
had
God,
the
teacher
nun
stick.
stick,
We were
teacher
talking
stick
They
about
right
went
that,
to
now.
like,
Catholic
we
school.
were talking about getting whacked with
Can you imagine?
We
you
got
guys?
whacked a lot.
I'm sure that people who are watching like have had.
Hold
if you
on.
went to Catholic school, you've
Wait,
had the
Karen
experience
Hopman
of getting,
Summon
like,
probably did.
of like getting beat.
Do you know what my first grade teacher did to me?
I can't.
Okay, she had a
You
piece
guys-
of tape on the pole. I'll bet you anybody in West Warwick who went to St. James up in West Warwick, Rhode Island, knows this story, knows it's true. And they had a piece of tape, that one of those big ass, the silver tape, duct tape.
Duct tape.
And
Yeah.
they kept it. My mother approved it, no less. And it would be like, I was bored. Okay, I was bored. This lady was
'Cause you're
teaching
too
boring things.
Yeah.
And
regular school is
and so
fakakta.
I wanted to have fun with my friends still, and I would talk some a little bit.
Are you kidding me?
And they would put, she
don't
would put
believe it.
tape on my mouth.
No.
Yes, she would. She would tape my mouth shut.
Oh my god.
She would tape my mouth shut.
I had a
Mrs. Burns.
I had a teacher who put a kid in her bottom drawer. She pulled it out and made him sit in the drawer because he was like talking too much and couldn't stay in his seat.
So
This is you want to talk about trauma?
this is the
Yeah.
ancient. So Jennifer Reese. Yeah.
On
So
the-
On the
Right,
knuckles.
this is
Yep.
the old stuff that is
Rulers.
breaking down now.
Yes.
This is the old stuff. It just does not. It's not tolerable by
Yeah.
more and more people.
Yeah. So again, that's like a good example of like consciousness shift.
Yes.
It's like
it
the
is.
stuff. I mean, we're not that old.
Yeah,
you
I know.
And it's like if you think about like
That's
when
not
I was
that
in grade
long
school, it was
ago.
in the 80s, you know,
Yeah.
in
Oh
the
my
80s,
God.
and
Jesus.
like that was still kind of happening. But
Mhm.
then once the kind of like the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s is
Mhm.
when all that shit stopped.
Isn't it crazy how this shift went from in like the 80s, like our teachers could pretty much beat us up and it would be fine,
right?
to
You looked at me crooked, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
sue you.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that now, like teachers have no authority.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any balance in that.
Mhm.
It's a terrible thing. Katie was
I
a teacher.
Was a teacher. I mean,
like a high school
was,
teacher.
I taught middle school kids.
Oh, whoops, middle
Mhm.
school.
Yeah. And I'm real I mean, as much as I love that job, I say all the time, and all the teachers who end up watching this, I see you,
Mm.
I feel you. I have never been so grateful to not be in a classroom
Yeah.
because what's happening is like your ability to actually show up for the job that you wanted to do,
Yeah.
to be able to teach children
Yes.
and to share that love of knowledge with them is being like just shut down at every turn.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's a shame.
Yeah.
It really is.
Um,
So now we come on here and laugh and talk about the stuff that we talk about. And
wait, there's a really funny comment on here. This is Marissa McAdams says, when my dad can't locate my mom, he'll say, "Your mom's been raptured." There's
I love that. I
like-
love it.
Yes.
like rapture trauma.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody is.
Karen, of course,
Yeah.
used to teach special education.
So did I.
As a
Karen,
parent.
like,
Oh
oh my God.
wow!
Yeah.
You did too,
I-
right? Did you?
I was a special education
Advocate.
advocate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
wow.
yeah,
wow,
Karen
wow.
and I taught special ed too. So yep.
Wow.
I hear ya. It's tough, but here's the thing: like, it's all these structures. Like Saturn and Neptune
Yes.
and Aries is the
Yes.
breakdown of structures,
Yes.
and it's
Yes,
saying
it
like,
is.
Oh yeah.
and we're in Aquarius now, which is, you know what, like There is no box anymore.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how
Yeah.
to do this differently.
It's like
So-
the future is pulling the past forward.
Yes, exactly.
Because
Yes.
Aquarius
Beautiful.
is from the
Mhm.
future.
Yes.
And it's like,
And also
okay.
from aliens.
And from aliens.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm an Aquarius. So like, hello. So no, it feels like, yeah, the future has come to say enough.
Mm.
I am pulling you forward. It's time.
Mhm.
And also Saturn is time.
Yes.
So it's
Chronos.
like
Mhm.
Chronos, right?
Mhm.
So like it's like, and we need a new beginning. And unfortunately, we're gonna need Aries is the ruler of war. And
Mars is the ruler of Aries, and Mars is the
god of
war
war,
planet.
yeah.
the war
The god-
planet. Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
and then so it's like saying like
You were right.
right. I was right. Did I get it?
Yes, you were very good
Yeah,
doing
a
a great
trophy
job.
for me.
So
And I also, Mars needs to interrupt right now.
What did you wanna
Actual,
say?
the god Mars, to say there is a difference between the energy of like the god and goddess and the planet.
yes.
So
Oh.
it's like
Right.
versus like the
Oh,
like
is he
the
talking to
attribute,
you?
yeah, the attributes.
Right.
that
I
Aries
mean,
hold-
he's also a hero.
yeah.
Yeah. I was
Like,
thinking here.
he is a hero.
Well, there were people.
Yeah.
Trump was doing war heroes today.
oh, really?
Yeah, he was literally, and I was like, "Oh, look it! That's what Natalie was talking about the other day."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
the hero is up right
the
now.
hero is up.
Yeah.
Yes. And it is complicated because also I know for me, I'm feeling like extra prickly. Like if I were someone who used drugs, I probably want to use something that made me feel less right now. And
Okay.
because I feel like irritable or like extra, like all of my
Staticky.
yeah
Like sensory overload.
yes, very much
Yeah.
right now. And astrologically that makes sense. I mean, with the 5 planets in Pisces, everyone is going to be feeling everything extra
Yeah.
right now. And then we also have this incredible energy of, well, Mars still is in Aquarius and squaring in an air sign. Mars is a fiery planet in an air sign, squaring Uranus, which is lightning bolts. So it's
This is why my life is blowing up.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of
It's a lot. It is a lot. Like
it is a lot.
Let me just like validate that
Yeah.
for people, because even in like the work that I'm doing like day to day with like
Yeah.
sessions with people are like, what the F is actually happening?
Mhm.
You know, and it can be so helpful to remember, like, hey, you know, I came with a blueprint. I have access to everything I need. And even though I might not know exactly what that looks like right now, let me just like anchor into the fact that I know that is true. And sometimes that's all you need, is like, I don't know what to do right in this moment, but I know that I have access to support when the time is right, you know. And maybe just like hearing us talking right now is part of that.
Yeah, it's part of the reminding.
You know, it's part of that, like, hey, you know, it's I mean, you really do. I mean,
you know what? I love that.
Mm.
Because as you're saying that, I'm like, it's speaking into even like me personally, where I'm like, I was thinking about how the planets are right now and how all that like smoke and Pisces, and it's like I can't really see, like it's illusion and delusion and all that's going on, and like I like how part of me that hates, I think as a person, as a fixed sign, like I like everything, like I know what it is, and and once even if I don't like it, as long as I know what it is, I can deal with it.
Right.
And like in my own life, but I think it's up for the planet too, collectively, of like all of this feeling of like I don't have solid ground to place my like what's gonna happen next in the world, what's gonna happen next in my life. It feels like I'm at this shift because like we've also recently brought in an entire new era, right? Like astrologically. And like and so like and all the systems crashing down. But what are the systems in me? What are the structures? And like I know in my own life, it's like we're selling our house and we're like literally everything's changing. Like I don't think I have one area that's not changing. And it's except for you guys.
Yes.
But with all that, it's like what I hate is like being in maybe some of you resonate, so that's why I'm like sharing kind of like transparently, is like I hate like I don't know, the not knowing, and that like you're in this floaty space. Like I do not enjoy that, not one bit. But then it's like, wait, oh, that's right, I have practiced and I'm a teacher of mindfulness, and like you're right, but all you have to be is in this moment. Right. Well, right here, what I know is that in this moment, I'm with all of you. And in this moment, I have my two bestest friends on the planet right with me. And right now I'm breathing. So there's more right than wrong. And
John Kabat-Zinn.
John Kabat-Zinn. Courtney. and that, you know, like right in this, I don't know if I'm going to be okay, but right now I am technically okay. I have food in my stomach.
Yeah.
I have water that I'm drinking. I have air that I'm breathing, and I have a roof over my head and people I love. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm really doing great, actually. So it's like, I want to tell you a story of how stressed I am, and I want to tell you that. And I'm not saying I don't honor any of that. Like there is,
both can be true.
Both are true. There's all this. And the truth is, oh, wait a second. I'm also really, you invited me to this. Like, I'm also really lucky. Like, if I'm selling a home, it means I get to, it means I have land.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's true.
And if I'm getting to go somewhere new, it doesn't matter the reason. There's some unfortunate things that happened around that. From people that are dickbags and pirates. But guess what? You know what? How the universe knows, and source energy and God knows how to weave that for good.
Yes.
So there's like a greater force beyond that knows how to weave in things that we're like, if that didn't happen, then we could still, and my brain wants to fight that. But the truth is like, oh, well, what if that got to happen to me? And what looks like a curse is actually a blessing.
Yes.
And that I'm going to open up to the vast amount of possibilities and remind myself that I am so blessed that I have made it to a spot where I even have a home and I have these beautiful friends and that I get to have a transit and I get while I'm alive and conscious, you know, like, and that like, oh, and so that, and then like I can savor instead of like being in regret, like, look at what we're losing. Look at what we're losing.
Yeah.
I can just be like, oh, look at how I got to be here, how lucky I was. And I could savor every moment instead of living in regret at the end or resentment or whatever. And it's not that sometimes those things arise. I don't have to pretend like they're not there and I don't have those feelings. And I can, it's like almost like when we take
like
ourselves back to the breath. I can let my mind and emotions go there and just observe and then almost like give it a giant hug and be like, come on back now. And like take the breath and then remind myself like this means I'm actually lucky.
Yeah.
Like all of the like no matter what, it's gonna work out. And like I get to remind that's where like I never knew, no offense, that being homeless at some point would make me feel lucky the rest of my life. Well, guess what? Not that I would ever want anybody to experience, but I experienced that in my life, like literally on the street, like eating from a trash can, right? And you know what? Everything looks great after that.
Yes.
So it's like, when you die and you really actually experienced having nothing, like truly nothing, like what you go is like, it trained me in a way that nothing else I don't think could have trained me. Now I don't want to go through it again. But it was, you wouldn't think that was a blessing, but it became this contrast of Courtney, this is reality outside your culture of America that says you have to have this and this and that's what that means. Like here, let me show you how to appreciate life.
I mean, and like not the same, but like for me, I say all the time, like when you go through an injury that literally changes your life in an instant, there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that happens.
Was it a moment like when the injury happened, like,
where
boom,
where I just looking hindsight? Yes, in the moment, it was like survival. You know, and how
Wait,
can
people might not know. Can we say what happened?
yeah. So when I was teaching, I had a student that tackled me into a door, and basically from my lumbar spine, and it's kind of pancake. I mean, you've seen
Crushed.
she's seen the my MRIs.
Spine was
and
literally crushed.
so it's one of these things where it's that in the moment it feels literally like my life is totally different. I don't want to be here. I want to die. I can't do this.
Yes.
The pain is so bad. I can't do this.
Yeah.
So for me, it was a physical pain, but people go through all kinds of pain and all kinds of things. Like for me, that was a before and after in my life.
Yes.
And I very, very easily could have gone into because I was not connected consciously to any of the things that I do now at that point.
That's so incredible.
Like nothing. And there was a voice, and I talk about this all the time because it really is the only thing that got me through it. There was a voice that I would hear that's like, there's something bigger. This is not for nothing. This has a purpose. And I used to get pissed, and I would be like, I don't know what the hell this is, but this is my reality, and this is what this is. And and what ended up happening was, that it was through that injury and through pain management and through trying to actually figure out how to not have pain that led me. I mean, literally Reiki for me was, well, I've tried everything else. So I might as well fucking do this too. I had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
And that decision was another course changer for me, because me deciding to do that and actually going through with it got me on the path that I am now. And I can say
changed my life too.
It really did. I can say with 100% certainty that if I had not been injured, I would not be doing what I do now. There's no way.
Wow.
And if I was, I mean, I do feel like this is what I'm here for. So if I was, and what I do now is, talk to angels and guides, and I teach Reiki, and it's like there's so much more to that, but this journey, it led me to all of these things that have enriched my life. And when you work with the energy, the physical follows. Because if you looked at an MRI of my spine today, there's no way that I should be able to actually function.
I can confirm that as an advanced practice nurse. I have indeed looked at her scans, and also can I say out loud?
Yes,
I got got to be her practitioner for integrative medicine and nutrition as part of that journey. And it was kind of like when you see them like on the medical end and you look at that, you're like, this is, your doctors have said it to you. Yeah. Your doctors have said it to you. And it's kind of what I think is a nice call to maybe give people hope too, if anybody's feeling frustrated or kind of like, is that the non-linear will never make complete sense to the linear.
No.
And you have to remember that all the spiritual world, the unconscious mind, or subconscious and unconscious mind rather, that run through the whole body, by the way,
because as I'm telling that story of hives coming out on my face,
it's non-linear.
Wow.
Yeah.
And if you think, what's non-linear, think your dreams. Think dreams, like if you remember your dreams, you hear dreams, like that's non-linear. The regular mind goes, that was so crazy, that was stupid. What does that even mean? And then you go, and then to you, when you're in the dream, it was like making sense. But have you ever come out of the dream and tried to explain it to someone? I mean, you're like,
it's
okay,
like grasping at threads. Like, why can't I remember this? Like, wait a second.
Yeah, or you're like, well, it was like a circle, but then it was like a square that was like in the room, but we weren't in the room. Like that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And like,
yes.
So
I think what I'm, I'll be on Friday, I'll be 55, and thank you,
dear Natalie.
I'm thinking that my life is making so much sense now, like when I look back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's not anything that I can like convince you of until you're doing it and you're in it and you're like, oh wow, look at that. If I had not had that happen, I wouldn't be blah 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 blah. Like it feels I can also say there's a contentment, and there's actually a yogic practice called santosha, which means contentment. Like I feel very, even I was in a car accident this past Wednesday, and even with that, like I'm pretty I'm very steady in a way that I never have been in my life. And I think a lot of that is coming from, well, first of all, the work that we do, the three of us together, knowing my sister on the other side of the veil, who like really helped me to understand that we are spirits having this human experience. And also having this experience of like, okay, yes, I've been through really intense times in my life, and it somehow it keeps being okay. It keeps working out somehow. And so with that, as a track record, if I'm having a challenge like today, I'm like, okay, I have enough. I have 55 years of, I keep coming back. Like I keep coming back to life. I keep choosing life. Even if there are times when I haven't wanted to.
Yes.
And I know that that is also up for a lot of people in the collective right now.
It absolutely
there are several people. I don't know if you've seen it in the news, but people unaliving themselves.
I've seen lots of things popping up on with people that I know as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, and it's this, you know, all three of us sitting here right now have had experiences where we didn't want to be here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, but here's the thing. I think that it's really important, unless someone goes through something, like people who have chronic pain. I see you.
Yeah, me too. I see you too.
It's people do not understand. And sometimes just knowing that there's somebody there that can witness that for you, it makes a difference. Yes. And it makes a difference.
Yes. And there are more and more ways and things, as like, I want to invite also Hope, because they kept telling me like, speak to the hope right now because people really need it.
Yes.
Is like, okay, it is scary for all these structures in the world and these things being revealed. And I also want to invite everybody to know that this has been going on since the beginning of time.
Yes.
Yes.
So with
consciousness,
with Katie saying the consciousness earlier is rising, the difference now is we get to say we have a lot more tools as the regular people, you know, that are available to us. And what would we like to be? How would we like to consider doing it different? Do we want to look the other way? Do we want to address it in a new way? How would you want to build the new structure? And what does it mean to be in teamwork with each other, community, doing that? Like, I think that the power on Aquarius, really, that Pluto in Aquarius really lends its hand collectively to the community, to humanitarianism, to like new out of the box ways. And sometimes stress, which people, stress can be really bad, but stress can be really good. Like as a bodybuilder, stress for me means I'm building stronger and stronger muscles when I'm lifting heavier and heavier weights. Right. So we can utilize stress also in a way that's productive and healthy. We can utilize our anger in a way that's productive and healthy. We can do this. We can do it. And you have skills that I don't have. Like how Katie and Natalie and I, we really like, we each have areas that we are like, we're so different and so alike.
Yes.
Like, and the areas that we're different, like, it's like, I don't have that skill at all, but like, I get to be like, oh, it's okay for me not to have that skill. You have that skill. Could you help me out? That's
called leveraging.
You
get to leverage my zone of genius. I get to leverage yours. And that is something that we can really be invited to do with each other. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm in this country. I don't know how to speak this language. Can I leverage your zone of genius for being fluent in Italian?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And I can sing in Italian
I mean,
when I hear
there's-
Bocelli. So you guys
Oh
learned
my
that last night.
That's
So
right. Yes.
Wow.
I mean, I can't sing. However, I can pretend to sing
I mean, everyone can sing.
in Italian.
I mean,
So there's my Ukraine. That's the Ukrainian
Oh.
thing. If you possess a voice with which to speak, you can learn to sing. That was like something that
yes,
we were like.
that's actually
That
true.
was something in our. We had to take music too. Like,
Yes.
that was something.
Well,
everybody had to do that.
My 4th grade nun would not agree with that.
Here's the thing, though.
She
Like,
told me to lip sync, you guys, at the Christmas
my
cantata.
so again,
Oh my
paralyzed will.
Mm.
Don't use your voice.
Don't use your
Wow,
voice.
Wow.
See, so this is. There's so much. Our hours go way too fast.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so much that's up right now.
Yeah.
And Karen said, like, what replaces this?
Mhm.
So here's the thing. In the collective consciousness, we can tap into the field of potentiality. So what that looks like is
Mm.
you have access to everything. If you are going to create something, what do you want it to be? What do you want it to look like? And because your personal frequency is in flux right now and moving and your consciousness is expanding,
Mm.
what happens is that when you start to get rid of those limiting beliefs,
Yes.
when you say, like, my old way of thinking was that this, and this needed to happen first.
Yes.
But the new way of being is saying, you know what let me just tell myself that this doesn't matter right now, even if it doesn't feel true yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how you start to build what this looks like next.
Right.
That's
like
and-
listening to your mental
Yes.
math, but pausing with it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm hearing this mental math and it's brought me into this reaction again and again and again.
Yeah.
Like, right. Like, where could I possibly open different? Like, maybe that means there's like Katie said, there's this limiting belief. That's an old structure.
Mhm.
That too is a structure, a
Yes.
system,
Mhm.
a structure, the way that my nervous system. And when we're at 0
Yes, Karen.
degrees
alchemizing.
when we're at 0 degrees of Aries, what I do love about that is right now they keep saying to me, the guides and the angels keep saying, and source is like, we are at 0 point
Creation.
Mhm. Yeah,
creation
yeah,
energy.
of the toroid.
Yep.
of
Toroidal field.
the
Yeah.
toroidal
Mhm.
field. So they keep
Mhm.
saying that.
It's really
So
cool.
it's like, yes, all of this stuff is down and that can feel like hopelessness and we want to latch on and we want to go backwards. That is not the invite.
It's
The
not.
invite is to be present with eyes forward.
Is to be scared and do it anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
That's,
And it's
that's
like,
the Aries. I'm being
if
a
we-
hero.
if
I'm
we-
being
and if-
brave.
And if we're
Yes.
really sick of this, you guys, then like, how about where like this weekend I was invited my own self to get out of my own way
Mhm.
with like holding too tightly
Mhm.
to things that I could have been, I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
But is it helpful to anybody? Was it helpful to me? And the answer was no. And
Right.
so I needed to, I wanted to, I didn't need to do anything.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, let me invite myself to honor a new beginning. Let me honor also throwing away what my mind wants to be like, this is the emergency and this is the most important. And I'm not dishonoring that, but let me just for a second, maybe a day, maybe a minute, maybe 2 days. Let's just see. The world's not going to fall down if you just see
Right.
how it would be different, or if you applied, like if you got curious instead of defensive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you like softened for a moment to breathe and said, let me hear your point of view. I have thought that you are so wrong.
Mhm.
And, that's not really that helpful. Like perhaps I could take a moment, whether I agree with it or not is not that important.
Mhm.
Let me understand what it would be like to be in your skin and what it
Mhm.
feels like is important to you.
Mhm.
Like I had to do that with more than several people, and I had to do that with myself,
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
and over again
Yeah.
through the last several days. And And you know what? It feels really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It feels really good.
each time you can do that, and Natalie, I think this is what what you were talking about too. Like everything turns out okay.
Yeah.
People say all the time, "Does this get easier?" And I don't know if easier
No.
is a good word for it. I
No.
don't think it gets easier.
No, I don't either.
I don't think that like situations get easier. I think what happens is you start to develop this efficacy where it's like, oh, this happens. And, you know, okay, I can trust that because this happens. And when you can, sometimes it takes only one thing.
Yeah.
Where it could be the scariest thing in the world, or you don't know how it's going to play out, or it takes that one moment to just be like, you know what, I don't know, and I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
And when you see how things unfold from that, I can promise you, and I don't say this lightly because I don't make promises that I don't know. I will say I promise that as the other situations show up in your life and you have these choices to make and it feels scary, your anchor point that is the strongest foundation you will ever have will be that time that you said yes and you did it anyway. Because your body knows, oh, that is actually safe for me to do this. Oh, wait, it is safe for me to do this.
Yeah.
And the more you can choose that, the more you choose that, it doesn't get easier. It just gets, you become more empowered in that.
Yes.
I think empowered is a good word.
Empowered. Exactly like what, yes.
You
like
know,
this empowerment thing is
that's
up.
What it
like
is.
One of the stories that I have told to myself or I believed from either the collective culture or my families of origin that were not helpful, but that I adopted, that I made as the truth, that really like have prevented me from accessing parts that I might never even have dreamed, you know? And so it's like, hey, yes, like exactly, like that's right. Like the times that we said, well, yes, that when we honor that integrity,
it's
that
the intuition.
alignment.
It's that voice. Everybody has it. You can tell me you don't think you have. I'm telling you, everybody has this.
True story.
Everybody. And when you get that, when you feel that nudge, when you can't explain it, when you're like, God, I'm so scared, but I just have this feeling. I just have this feeling that I should do this. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. It's your higher self. It's your spirit guides. It's your angels. It's your people on the other side. It's where they're saying, here, this is an opportunity you've been asking for. You've been asking for a change. You've been asking for a shift. Just do it. You know, it's trustful. It's scary. It is a trustful. Like it's scary as hell. I'm not going to say it's not scary, but
I like the way that we have to remember. And you said it earlier, and I think you said we're talking about it. Natalie's on the
powering down.
I know. She's like, we're over an hour.
Sleepy little baby.
I'm evaporating.
She might disappear right before your eyes. Oh God, that's like another whole.
The Jews are amateurs and
she's Jewish.
I'm Jewish.
She's Jewish. We're just kidding.
Yeah.
See?
Oh my God. This is like a whole nother like 3 hours. Like this shit right here, like the rapture and I
don't even know what I was gonna say.
You were gonna say something.
I was gonna say something.
I was interested.
Yeah, and then she fell asleep.
And then
no, she didn't fall asleep. No,
I think that it's just the point. Oh, I know what I was going to say. It is important, like and I think it's like it's about it's on the note of like so often we call something in and we keep thinking that our prayer or what we called in is not being answered. Because we're like, that's not what it looks like.
Yeah.
Well, like, what if it is?
That could be the part. So you just put one foot in front of the other. And that's why we say like, oh, I'm allowing it to come in and expected and unexpected.
Yeah.
And it's like, sometimes that unexpected looks like the opposite.
Yeah.
You're like, that is not what I called in.
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, wait. My mind cannot grasp the possibility or like, it can't right yet understand that in fact, it could be.
Yes.
And I'm going to pause and I'm going to go, okay, well, listen, I'm open. I don't have to figure it out.
Right.
A lot of people go, oh, I got to figure this out. Well, what if you don't have to figure it out?
Yep.
What if you just put yourself in a space of going like, I am open to all the support and all the ways that this thing that I can't at this moment come up with an idea of how this could all be part of
Yeah.
what I am asking for my dream and my purpose to come into place and being, and I'm in alignment now.
Yeah.
Being, or my prayer being answered, I'm going to open up to all, show me. You can even say that. Show me how beautifully this orchestrates. You know, sometimes like I think about instruments all playing together.
Yeah.
I just had that.
And how, yeah, so did I.
You did?
So,
Okay.
Yeah. Where it's like every sound has its parts. And when they come together, it creates a harmony.
In a song you couldn't even imagine. And look at all the songs that can be.
I know.
Like an endless, infinite possibility.
Yeah. And sometimes just before we sign off and say, you know, how much we love you guys, sometimes things have to move out in order to make room for the new things to come in.
Yes.
So I think that is something, and it might be unexpected things that move out. It might be things that are difficult where you're like, oh my God, this isn't what I meant. But if you can like just lean into it and say, all right, you know what? I'm trusting. I'm going to trust the process. I'm going to trust that I called this in. I'm going to trust that
people praying for world peace.
Spirit has my back. Spirit has all of our backs. This is something that,
you know what I think is interesting.
It's making a difference.
Wait, I just want to say this because they just said it to me, and I promise we'll come to a close. It is an interesting perspective. They just showed me how the monks walking for peace. And so there was a huge like this voyage and this prayer that, you know, the world gathered with to say, yes, we agree with peace. And then what happened in the last 24 hours was war. Hey, it doesn't look how you think, but that's a step towards peace. Believe it or not, energy. It's the unearthed energy, right? That we were talking about.
The fishes.
So like, what would happen if the same people, all of us that were there and are like calling in that peace, calling in that ascension in our own lives and in the world would say, we can't make sense right now. And we don't like this war or what's going on, but show us how. And let's call in like how it can be miracles and how it can be different. Maybe it could be different this time because, like Katie said, the frequency of the planet and the earth is differently. And maybe we can move it out quicker. And maybe we can use that war and that fire energy to burn up all the things that have kept us down as a planet, as humans, and that we would come together, that somehow that this awful thing that feels like it's breaking us apart would then bring us all together in a new way that we would never be able to expect otherwise. Alchemy. Okay?
Yes.
And it is so.
End scene.
Yes. Click.
Very good.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank
we
you for
love
being
you.
with us. We will be back next week. So look for us and we'll post this.
Yeah, I'll post this recording.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you guys. Mwah.
Okay. Let's see what